Hello everybody, my name is Bopi and today we are having our Q&A number 2. Alright, so I see that you guys asked me some questions and today we are going to answer them. What is your favorite country and why would you want to live there? Good question. I think my favorite country... Well, I don't really have a favorite country. There's countries that I like, such as the UK and Japan, for instance. Those are some countries that I would like to visit. So I don't really have a favorite one and be like, that's where I would want to be. But I think maybe somewhere in the UK, because I just like the culture, the language, the history of it. So probably that. Why are you still single? I wish I knew. I mean, it's not like it's something that I want to be, but it's just the way it is, I'm afraid. So, yeah, women are just way too complicated. Why should a girl date you? Why wouldn't she? I mean, I'm a handsome man. Yes, yeah. That's about all. It's really sad. Who do you look up to and why? Spider-Man, because he can shoot webs from his hands. Tell something embarrassing about yourself. I'm a homosexual Tyrannosaurus Rex. Nobody else in the dino world likes me. Because I'm a T-Rex. And they're all scared of me. Although I have a big heart. But it's also very embarrassing that because nobody likes me, I have to do it my own way, you know, by myself. But it's really difficult with short hands. So it's kind of embarrassing for me. What would be the perfect job for you? Well, this, to be honest. I mean, I really like doing this, making videos, hopefully entertaining you guys. So yeah, that would be my perfect job. What's the best thing about being a guy? There's nothing really good about being a guy, to be honest. I mean, look, it's really easy. If you're a woman and you're ugly, but you want sex, you can still have it that same day. If you're a guy and you're ugly, then you're fucked, but not in the way you want to be fucked, you know? So, yeah, there's nothing there's nothing good about being a guy. So, yeah, I mean, except for maybe standing up and peeing. I think that's useful. Always sitting down and all, yeah. I think that's about the only thing that's good about being a guy, so. Peeing while standing up. Write it down. What's the weirdest dream you ever had? Oh, I have quite some weird dreams, but I remember one dream when I was younger. Let's see, I was like 11 maybe, 12. And I was dreaming that I was being chased by a sort of Brachiosaurus, but with a way smaller neck, but like the same posture and all, but small. Well, basically small. More like a dinosaur cow, actually. Yeah, look more like a cow or a bull, but then in a dinosaur version. And you know those old arcade games, or like even Crash Bandicoot, like there's only one way you can run. I mean, like being chased by a boulder, you can only run straight ahead. Whilst the normal reaction would be turn left or right. So that was me. I was being chased by the cow dinosaur, and then some guy with like long, well, basically Jesus in Jurassic World, you know. So a guy with long hair, a beard, but he was like wearing only little pants, and he had like a spear made out of a stick and a stone. And he saved me and brought me to my cave. I didn't know what he did to me after that. That I have forgotten, so maybe I just banished it out of my mind. Must have been horrible. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is to end up alone, to be honest. Yeah. I am not a kind of person to... I mean, I like to spend time with myself, you know. But I'm not someone that's made to be alone for the rest of my life. What is the first thing you would do if you got
$1 million?
The first thing I would do is... First of all, I think I would buy myself a new PC so that I can play better games and bring you guys better content and quality as well. So also invest in like a better camera and a better mic and stuff like that. So basically really to create my videos, that would be the main idea. But that's not like for $1 million, so but that's what I would start with, and the rest I would put on my bank account and wait until I need it so that I can, you know, buy a house or something like that. So which genre of games do you like the most? I covered this in the previous Q&A, but I'll answer it again just for you. I like a lot of horror games, but also RPG games, and basically anything related to the Lord of the Rings or Pokemon or Digimon, because I really like those games. So yeah, something like that. It's not really a genre, it's more like a franchise, but yeah, you get the idea. Then our last question is from Michi379, who is a friend of mine, by the way. Go check out his channel. He has some funny videos, although he doesn't upload anymore, but they were still very amusing to watch, like Crash Team Racing, Spyro and stuff like that. So go check it out. And he asks, what's the reason you decided to start making YouTube vids? Good content on your channel. Thank you very much. I am glad that you enjoy it. To answer your question, I started, I decided to make videos, well, not decided, but I've been thinking about it for 4 or 5 years, when I was like 16 or 17. And the reason I didn't do it back then was because I had some issues with my health, and was busy with school and, you know, normal teenage life. But I'll tell more about that once we ever get to Draw My Love video. But I really wanted to do it back then, but I didn't. So then I quit school after those years, like a year ago, and I finally had time to make videos, and I just decided to give it a try. And the reason I wanted to do it is a couple of reasons. The first one is being I really like playing games. It's something that I spend most of my free time on. Just playing video games and forget about the world, you know, just follow a story and then stuff like that. And I was like, you know, a lot of people do it, why won't I do it? Just share my content with others and see, make them see my reaction. And that brings us to the main reason. If someone is watching my video and they're like going through a very shitty time, for instance, but they're watching my 20-minute or whatever video, and during those 20 minutes they just forget about the shitty part and just enjoy it, and just, you know, laugh and feel entertained and just forget about everything else. That's the reason. That's the main reason why I want to do it. Just to, you know, be of some use to other people, I guess, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Now, before we end this video, there's one more thing I would like to share with you all. I have decided that between this and a couple of days I will be changing the name Bopi the Boopy 59 to Mr. Boopy. The reason that I'm doing this is really simple. There's a lot of people, either people that I know, like friends or family, or people that I did a collab with, that find the name Bopi the Boopy very difficult to remember and pronounce, which I can imagine. So for that reason, I have decided to change it to Mr. Boopy, seeing as it's more easy to understand, easier to pronounce, and easier to remember. So don't be afraid or scared when you see Mr. Boopy in your subscribers list. It's just the same old me, just with a different name to make it easier for all of us. So I will, however, still like show Bopi the Boopy somewhere, like in the banner or something as well, like AKA or the intros. Still be in like the tags and all too, so you can still search for it. But I think Mr. Boopy would be a lot easier to find and to remember and to pronounce and whatever you can think of. So that's why I'll be doing it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly did. Thank you all so much again for the questions, and I would love to see you guys in the next Q&A. So take care, everybody. Bye.